All right, so what are my y values? What is negative 2 squared? 4. What's negative 1 squared? Positive 1. What's 0 squared? 0. 1 squared? 2 squared? 4. So go plot those points. I'm over negative 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4. Over negative 1, up 1. Over 0, up 0. Over 1, up 1. Over 2, up 4. Please make sure you are connecting these points. That's what makes your graph. Some of you on your test, you did not connect your points. That means that only those integer values can be solutions. And any points in between these points, not any points, but there are certain points from this point to this point that are also points. And all those little points connect and make it look like you're connecting those points we picked. Okay, so make sure you connect your graph. So there's the parabola. What is the domain of this quadratic function? What's the domain always of a quadratic function? All real numbers. Negative infinity to positive infinity. What is the range of this particular quadratic function? Remember, range is my lowest value to my highest y value. 0 to positive infinity. Is the 0 included or not included? Is 0 an actual y value? Then it is included. It is included. Okay, so include that 0. All right, now come over here and invert those values. Reverse those values. Swap those x's and y's. So over here I have 4, negative 2, 1, negative 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, and 4, 2. So I'm going to plot over 1, 2, 3, 4, down negative 2, over 1, down 1, over 0, up 0, over 1, up 1, over 4, up positive 2. I'm going to connect those points. Now, is this orange graph a function? No, it is not. So is this function f of x equals x squared a one-to-one function? It is not one-to-one. That's going to be something that you have to tell me on your test. It is not one-to-one. Okay, this one is not one-to-one. That original parabola did not pass the horizontal line test. Therefore, when I graphed its inverse, it didn't pass the vertical line test. It was not a function. Okay? What is the domain of this orange function, of this orange relation? It's not a function. What is the domain of the orange graph? Look at the graph. What's the domain? 0 to where? Good. 0 to positive infinity. Do you remember a while ago when we talked about the domain and the range? The range of the original should be the domain of the inverse. Did that happen? It did. All right, now look at the range of the orange. Range is from lowest y value up to the highest y value. What is the range of this inverse? All real numbers. Negative infinity to positive infinity. So the domain and the range of a function and its inverse should flip-flop. That did happen. Now, I suggest you don't just come over here and swap these, because what if you screw these up? These are going to be screwed up, okay? You're welcome to swap them like that, but always go back at your graph and look and see if it's what you should have, okay? Now, remember, always dot the line y equals x, because what should always happen is a function and its inverse should reflect each other. That should be a line of symmetry for your graph. And can you see that they are reflections across that line y equals x? Okay. All right, next problem.